Welcome to Becca's Intuitive Tarot. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. Today's reading is going to be for Lily and Jack Sullivan, the two missing little children from Nova Scotia, Canada, who have been missing since May 2nd of 2025. This reading is for entertainment purposes only. It is my thought. It is my opinion. It is not fact. The fact is that Lily and Jack Sullivan have been missing since May 2nd of 2025. Today we are going to be looking into Malaya Brooks Murray's energy, and we're going to be looking into Daniel Martell's energies surrounding the case and how they're currently feeling. All right, but first, today's video is brought to you by Otter Spirit. Okay, did a collaboration with them. My discount code, you guys get 20% off your whole entire purchase, your order, using the discount code linked above. All right, I do have a couple bracelets I would like to show you guys. Their packaging is absolutely beautiful if you haven't ordered from Otter Spirits yet, okay? But they have triple grade gemstones, crystals, okay? Nothing falls below an A grade, okay? They also have necklaces, bracelets, and rings that you guys can look at. I do have if you go in the description box or the comments, I will have my link that'll take you directly to their site, okay? And again, above I have the discount code where you guys will receive automatic 20% off your order. But today I have the Australian Lemon Chrysoprase, okay? They're absolutely beautiful. Beautiful bracelets. Otter Spirits also, out of every single bracelet or item that is sold, they donate $1 to Saving the Sea Otters, okay? This one is the malachite, absolutely beautiful. And this one is the Australian Jade. Why I chose these is because I wanted to do the greens, okay? One for healing, for prosperity, for my heart chakra, okay? Also for protection, okay? You can shop by your birth, your zodiac sign. You could shop based on color, the color that you're going for. You could also shop based on the intention as well. So what you're looking for, like the malachite, I wanted something for protection. That's what the malachite is for, okay? I also wanted something for prosperity, okay? And balance, and that is what the Australian Lemon Chrysoprase is, and then the Australian Jade is for balance, okay? Again, the packaging is absolutely beautiful. Inside, they make great gifts, okay? But in every single bracelet gets its own box, and you have a description card, and each description card, like the Australian Jade, says, I stand firm and steady, okay? The intention is balance, all right? The zodiac sign is Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Chakras for the Australian Jade are heart and root, okay? And it also comes inside this cute little pouch. Each bracelet has one, okay? But again, absolutely beautiful. And each month, Otter Spirits drops a new collection. So like for August, they're exclusive. So August, they have the Australian Lemon Chrysoprase, okay? And so you also get an additional 20% off. So each month that they come out with an exclusive gemstone, an exclusive birthstone of the month, okay? And then 4 gemstones that are specially curated by a guest, okay? But again, go check these out. Absolutely beautiful, okay? I love my crystals. As you can see, I have crystals all over my desk, okay? I believe my crystals work, okay? But again, go check them out. Again, use the code up above, and you get a 20% discount on whatever you order. All right, let's get into this here. First, we're going to read Daniel's energy. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. He wants to take action on something, okay? He's planting of a false seed, all right? So, more falseness coming from Daniel. Let's see. Daniel's energy, current energy about the disappearance of Lily and Jack Sullivan at the time of this. My viewers are watching this reading. Daniel Martell's current energy about Lily and Jack Sullivan. His current energy, his thoughts, his feelings about Lily and Jack Sullivan at this current moment in time. My viewers are watching the video. We have trapped, jail, victimized. Okay, so 8 of Swords energy. He's feeling trapped. He's feeling overwhelmed by problems and personal issues. Okay, he's feeling restricted. Feeling forced to live by others' rules. You guys, someone keep an eye on Daniel, okay? This is feeling trapped and thinking there's no way out. He's letting fear get the best of him. He's also holding back, stuck, feeling powerless. He's also overthinking something. Okay. Daniel Martell's current energy. His current thoughts, feelings surrounding Lily and Jack Sullivan. Okay, his current thoughts. Okay. So as you can see this in regards to thoughts, okay, about Lily and Jack. With the Eight of Swords, that's, if you look at the image, and it's over water, and there's a cliff. It kind of looks like a beach, guys. But this looks like someone who's bound up, tied up. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords. He's unable to complete a cycle, okay? His advice would be to come forward with the Knight of Cups here and be sincere and honest, okay? But with, he's very overstressed here, okay? With the Ten of Wands in reverse. There's a feeling of frustration, feeling complacent, okay? There's some sort of fighting and arguing conflict, okay? Combat. Give me more about how Daniel Martell is. We have the Tower. He's going to cause his own problems. His freedom is threatened. He feels like he's been accused falsely of a death. We have the Death card coming out. Okay. The Tower here. Loss of job, pride and prestige, disaster. A death, though. There's going to be a significant change here. Whether it's a metaphorical change or a physical change. Okay. He's coming out as the Emperor in reverse. Okay. This is an extremely cruel human being. The Emperor in reverse. Okay. I'll tell you what the card says. It says very controlling, lack of maturity and self-control, a pushy, domineering bully, a self-centered person, danger of serious injury in competition or battle, loss of prestige, shame, loss of job, loss of control, abuse of power and domination, parenting issues. So at the center of the read, why is Daniel feeling like he's being falsely accused? Setbacks with the Nine of Pentacles, theft, embezzlement, mismanagement of fun. Okay, because obviously information came out that he was abusing Lily and Jack and Malaya. Okay. Give me more. Actually, I want to pull from a different deck. He's trying to portray himself as this King of Cups energy. When you get the King of Cups energy in the upright in tarot, unless it's the Emperor, okay, which the Emperor embodies all four kings, okay, in the upright, okay. In the reverse, the Emperor embodies all four kings' attributes and their personality traits in the reverse, okay. But when you get the King of Cups in the upright, this is someone who is emotionally intelligent, okay? They're a very kind, caring individual, okay? This is kind of a person who kind of wears their heart on their sleeve, okay? I will tell you what the card says, okay? So you know I'm not making it up, okay? But it says intellect, emotional balance. Refers to a man over 40, again, doesn't have to be 40, with a warm, caring personality, extremely friendly and outgoing, emotionally balanced and considerate of others, and very responsible. Others can count on him. Gives wise advice. This man is in a position of authority and has the respect of many. In love, he is giving and trustworthy. Okay? So he's trying to portray himself as this King of Cups. Okay? That's what he's trying to do with this transformation here with the Knight of Cups. Okay? So he's offering up some form, but he's being manipulative. Okay? He is offering up some form. So his new girlfriend, if he has a new girlfriend, she better be careful. Okay? Because he's putting on a charade. He's putting on a facade, okay? That is not the true Daniel Martell. If you are seeing this kind, loving, caring individual, not the true Daniel Martell, okay? Not his true personality, okay? And with death clarifying this, his true personality means he's going to transform on you, okay? He's going to come off as this knight in shining armor when in actuality he's not. He's the emperor in reverse, which is a very controlling, domineering individual, okay? So just be careful for that, okay? Again, it's like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type of personality, okay? Which, oh my gosh, there's this new, okay, I won't talk about it on this channel, but I'm excited for something about Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. There's a new, I don't want to call it a comic, but it's like an Audible book. I think that's what it is. But this is what this personality is, okay? So just be careful, okay? Be careful with Daniel. All right, and I went total off topic there. But again, just trying to be more open with you guys on, you know, seeing the true me. But in regards to the children, he knows there was fighting, there was a conflict, there was fights, combat. Okay, so that's physical, all right? Physical, okay? And if we read these three cards going this way, in regards to his thoughts about Lily and Jack, is very controlling, domineering person, okay? That Five of Wands there was, and the Tower, there was, and he wasn't single with the Nine of Pentacles, okay, in reverse, okay? There was some sort of physical action taken, okay? And it caused a transformation, an ending with death, okay? And now he's trying to rebuild from this, all right? He's trying to, again, come off as this Knight of Cups type of energy. But that's not his true personality. He will transform. All right, we are going to pull, actually I want to pull from, let's see what we get from the True Crime for what his true thoughts are about Lily and Jack. Let's see what he's actually thinking about Lily and Jack. What's Daniel Martell thinking about Lily and Jack? What is Daniel Martell, his thoughts about Lily and Jack Sullivan? What are his thoughts? Gift. Okay. What are his thoughts about Lily and Jack Sullivan? Man-made disaster. What are his thoughts about Lily and Jack Sullivan? Daniel Martell's thoughts about Lily and Jack Sullivan. What are his hidden family, wooded area, man-made disaster, family, wooded area? What are his thoughts about, what are Daniel Martell's thoughts? Celebrity. Okay, he's not a celebrity. Okay, not a celebrity. But this is telling me, with celebrity going underneath gift, okay, this is telling me he's singing like cha-ching, cha-ching from this opportunity, okay? He's seeing this as some sort of gift to him, okay? And that's really messed up. Again, the Emperor in reverse is a true narcissistic energy, okay? Give me more. His true thoughts about Lily and Jack Sullivan. Daniel Martell's true thoughts about Lily and Jack Sullivan. We have couple, man-made disaster by a couple. Fire. Okay, guys, fire with a wooded area. So I don't know if you know that area, but this is, now I'm seeing fire twice here, and we have the red here, okay? So something that is telling me something about, like, the root chakra as well, so the feet, okay? Wooded area with fire. Man-made disaster. What are his current thoughts about Lily and Jack? Imprisonment. Okay, so he's afraid of being imprisoned. Okay. With caregiver going underneath family. Family and caregiver. Give me more. Clarify gift and celebrity. What his current thoughts are about Lily and Jack. Daniel Martell's current thoughts about Lily and Jack. Regret. He's in regret. Man-made disaster. Couple. Trapped flew out, but again, that would be that Eight of Swords energy, okay? So maybe he knows that Lily, trapped, okay, inside something, okay? Clarify man-made disaster and couple for Daniel Martell's true thoughts. His current thoughts about Lily and Jack. Daniel Martell's current thoughts about Lily and Jack Sullivan. Daniel Martell's current thoughts about Lily and Jack Sullivan. Cover up. Man-made disaster. Man-made, if you read it exactly word for word, it says man-made disaster by a couple who covered it up. Clarify wooded area. Egotism, yeah. Clarify wooded area and fire. And again, that Emperor, that we got, that's severe egotism, okay? Somebody completely operating out of their ego, or they let their ego get in the way, all right? Clarify wooded area and fire for Daniel Martell's current thoughts. Accident. Regret, cover-up of accident. Clarify family and caregiver for Daniel Martell's current thoughts. Dismemberment. And I'm going to pull from my other crime deck because I want to see if I can pull on his thoughts and where he last seen Lily and Jack. So I know this was going to be a reading about Malaya and Daniel, but we'll see how far this goes here. Let me just get my deck, guys. Okay, got it. Okay, got the deck. So we have man-made disaster by a couple who covered it up. That's what these cards are saying. I'm going to say this is alleged for entertainment purposes only. Their advice was wooded area and fire. Okay? The outcome is imprisonment. Okay, that's the outcome here with family, caregiver, and dismemberment. He is in regret. This gift. Okay, we're going to pull in, I'm going to pull in his thoughts for where Daniel Martell last seen Lily and Jack Sullivan. Where did Daniel Martell last see Lily and Jack Sullivan? Workspace. Productive environment, creative zone, technology hub. Okay, maybe I should be more specific. That wasn't very specific. I mean, he could have last seen their picture. It says office work, secretary work, follow them to the place of employment. Evidence can be found at their place of employment. Phone records can give you more evidence. Okay? I'll put that there because it wasn't very specific. I'm going to be very specific. Where did Daniel Martell last physically see? Where did Daniel Martell, in his mind, last see? Pull his energy from his mind, his images from his mind. Where did he last see Lily and Jack Sullivan alive? Windswept region. Okay, located where there's hurricanes. Crime happened during a storm. Breezy, gusting winds, whirling winds, area expanse, dancing leaves. We have shopping mall that came out, guys. Evidence can be found on a receipt. Works at a store, security guard, addiction to shopping, shoplifting, variety of stores, shopping center. Again, in the challenge position. So we do know there was some sort of shopping mall around where they were last seen. On camera, I guess. Or seen by someone else other than family. Where did Daniel Martell last see Lily and Jack Sullivan physically alive? Okay, I hear you guys saying, ask a question. Where did he last physically see their bodies? Where did Daniel Martell last physically see Lily and Jack Sullivan's bodies? We have heartbreak place. A crime of passion. X is involved in the crime. Again, that unaliving yourself. Footprints. Step-parental filicide. Loss, loving, grief, memories of heartbreak. Going over accident. That is a woman sitting on a beach, okay? Heartbreak Place, Crime of Passion. Where did Daniel Martell, give me more about where Daniel Martell last seen Lily and Jack Sullivan's physical bodies. Forest cabin, lives in a rural setting out in the country, off-grid living, look for a generator, secluded retreat, cozy fireplace, remote getaway. So something that's off-grid, okay, very secluded, all right. Again, a remote getaway. Again, we have Heartbreak Place, so someplace with water, okay, guys. Need more. Where this forest cat, this secluded place is. This bridge nearby, guys. We have red vehicle pushed off of a bridge. So, is there any fast-moving rapids or water nearby that would go underneath a bridge? And I mean fast-moving. And it doesn't have to be, because you can see there's a stream here. Here. We have a bridge, okay? Give me more about Daniel Martell. We have government building, government involved, works for the government, secret service, again, a government building, which has kind of always come out. So it could be like a fire department. It could be, you know, like a Legion Hall. It could be something like that. Might have had to pass one to get where he was going. Daniel Martell. Me more about where he last seen Lily and Jack Sullivan's physical bodies. Kitchen knife. Oh God. Evidence cam. Okay. Kitchen tools. Okay. Well, something about the kitchen's coming out, you guys. And then we have Perilous Realm, Ghost Town, Construction Site, Construction Worker, Location has Paranormal Legends, Missed Evidence, we have Familicide, Danger Lurks, Treacherous Paths, Ominous Shadows. And that's what I find awfully strange about this, is that if it was true, like, familicide, okay, like by Malaya, okay, it would have been all, and I'm going to say trigger warning, it would have been all the children. Not just Lily and Jack. And usually if it's like a depression thing, the anger, like a postpartum depression, it wouldn't be towards, it would be towards the baby, not towards Lily and Jack. And Jack's card came out. The desert card, just desserts. Punishment should be proportionate to the severity of the crime committed. Treacherous or deceitful person, red vehicle. So either the red four-wheeler, you guys did say that Daniel Martell had a red door on his truck or his vehicle. Okay, something red's very significant because this is not the first time I got the color red for something that can transport, that has four wheels and an engine, okay? Yeah, we have within the vehicle and fuel station, okay? So something about a vehicle, okay? And then the fuel station. Gas line nearby, refueling. Okay, we know that's truth. We know that there's a gas line nearby. This one says, see, I wish RCMP would have went sooner and collected camera footage. Truck driver within the vehicle. Crime was committed with a vehicle. Evidence can be found in the vehicle. A vehicle was used to transport a body. Works on vehicles, silver vehicle. So is Daniel Martell's vehicle silver? It can be a dark silver, light silver, silver with a red door on it. Oh my goodness gracious. So if I'm looking at places here, this doesn't seem very far off from someone sitting on evidence. There may be a new release of information. So we have place of remembrance, okay, or reminiscence, okay. So go to places that Daniel Martell and Malaya Brooks Murray are very familiar with, okay. So Darren or anyone else who may know the family, and if you know Daniel Martell very well, go to places that he would have went, that he knows. Go search those places. You know, everyone's out here pointing fingers at everybody. Well, if you want to solve the case, and if you know Daniel Martell, like, what's the cousin's name? I don't remember the cousin's name. Okay, but it's the girl cousin, okay? That said that she was going to take Meadow at the beginning when this all happened, okay? Go to if you're very familiar with your cousin and the places he went, go start searching places that you know that out in the country, out in the woods, that you know Daniel Martell knows. If you really want to do something to help bring justice for Lily and Jack and find them, go to places that, same with you, Malaya. You've been with Daniel you were with him for 3 years. I think you will know enough. If you really want to find your children and you say you have no clue about where Lily and Jack are, go to places that you know Daniel Martell is familiar with and go search there. Same with Cindy, same with Wade, same with anyone else who's sitting here bickering online, okay? Instead of bickering back and forth online, go to places you know that Malaya's familiar with or Daniel is familiar with and start searching there. And I can't believe that these people, the only one that's out here speaking is Belinda. I can't believe that all these people, like Malaya, she wants to proclaim her innocence. Okay, then Malaya, go start searching the areas you know that Daniel is familiar with. Go start searching them. You can't sit there and say, oh no, Daniel wouldn't do this. But you were there, Malaya. Go start searching the places that you know that Daniel Martell is very familiar with. Same with you, Daniel. You want to put the finger on Malaya? Go start searching places that Malaya was very familiar with. But you see how the story isn't adding up? Because if you're pointing the finger at... You guys really weren't pointing the fingers at each other. But go search the places, okay? It's that simple. The cousin's name is Logan. I just remembered it. Even Justin and Janie. Go search the places you know that Daniel or Malaya are familiar with out in the country, the back roads, the whatever. Go search them. You say you have nothing to do with this, Janie. You say you have nothing to do with the disappearance of Lily and Jack. Then go start searching places that are very familiar for Malaya and Daniel. Or at least let the RCMP know, hey, these are the places my son or Malaya would frequent a lot. These are the places that Daniel would go fishing. These are the places that Malaya and Daniel would go together. All right, let's see if we can... Sorry for my little rant there, guys, but... Even Cindy and Wade, like, go start searching areas you know your daughter's familiar with. Or at least let the RCMP know the places that Malaya is familiar with. You can say, Cindy and Wade could say, well, we don't know, anything about Daniel, but you certainly know enough about Malaya to know where she would frequent, especially if it's out in the country or specific areas. Let the RCMP know. That way, if they have available searchers, they can send some people out there and be like, okay, we can go check out these spots, okay? Because the probability of them, I'm going to say, again, trigger warning, and this is my opinion, this is my thought, the probability of Lily and Jack not being in a place that's familiar to Malaya or Daniel is pretty low, okay? Because if you look at even serial killers and all those things, okay, they go to places that are familiar to them. Or they're just dumped on the side of the road. And that's for people who don't care if they're found or not found. Yeah, we have elder, wisdom bearer, experience, tradition, kindness, help. So, Logan, anyone else who may come across this reading and you are a family member of Daniel Martell and you're a family member of Malaya Brooks Murray, go to places where these two people are familiar, that you know that these two would frequent. Or they're familiar with a specific route, okay? All right. What is Daniel Martell currently thinking about Lily and Jack Sullivan? Hunter. Stalker of prey, aim, strategy, pursuit, and survival. Any more? Is Daniel Martell currently his current thoughts about Lily and Jack Sullivan? Traveler. Seeker of horizons, adventure, experience, long journey. He may be afraid of tint as well. I get these cards out for tint when I'm pulling off camera, when I'm just doing readings, okay? When I don't want to put the readings on YouTube, when I'm literally doing readings to do the readings to get more information. Tint shows up as the hunter and the traveler. Yeah, journalist. Chronicles of stories, reporting, interview, inquiry, promotion. This is Tint. This is Tint's energy surrounding the case. Hunter, traveler, and journalist. So it looks as Daniel Martell may be a little fearful of Tint. Again, go check out Tint's channel. Capital T, lowercase I-N-T, okay? He is the one who got the secret footage of Wade, Malaya Brooks Murray's stepdad, talking about Daniel and Malaya, okay? So go check out his channel. Go check that video out, all right? Okay, what is Daniel Martell currently thinking? Young, vitality, and yeah, okay. So we're going to get off Tint's energy. He thinks Tint's like some secret ninja. Master of Stealth, Shadow Walker, okay? And again, that's one thing I did want to bring up to you, okay? So I found Tint's video, okay? It was like, the video had been posted for 12 hours. And when it came across my feed, there were like 500 views on it. Okay, that's it. It had been posted for 12 hours and there were 500 views on it. I instantly knew that it was a real video, okay? And so I wanted to get the video out there, okay? But as soon as that video started getting traction, okay, and this is how you can justify that there's evil out there. If you guys want actual physical evidence, okay? Because some people just aren't believers, okay? They don't believe in this stuff. They don't believe that, okay? So there were maybe three or four comments on that whole video, okay? for the first 12 hours. All right. And I had gone and shared it to like privately to some true crime channels. Okay. Because again, I didn't want it in the comments because then I was afraid Daniel, because I know Daniel watches the true crime channels. Okay. And so I didn't want Daniel to be able to see the video link. Okay. But then I think, I don't know who was the first one to run the story. I do think it was Clutch Them Pearls. Okay. I think he was the first one to run the story. Okay. And really get it out there. But again, there were like 4 comments on the videos. And as soon as that video started getting traction, okay, I started seeing like, because I wanted to make sure the video got out there. I'm like, this is information that needs to be got out to you guys, okay? I wanted you guys to be able to see it. I wanted you guys to be able to hear it. I wanted you to be able to see, you know, some more truth surrounding Lily and Jack, okay? So, again, like 4 comments on the video. And then all of a sudden, you start getting people attacking the video for leaving rude comments about the sound quality of the video, okay? When if you watch the video, you darn well know it's a secret recording, okay? So that lets to me anyways, and it shows me that there is true evil out in this world that will use human beings, okay, to try to get something that is absolutely horrific and horrendous that has happened to these 2 kids to go away and to try to reduce the credibility of the video, okay? Instead of saying like, hey, thanks for doing this. Thanks for getting information. You know, thanks for bringing more clarity about the people who are surrounding Lily and Jack. No, it was like, no, this is a fake video, or oh, your video sucks because you can barely hear it. Like, that's the true form of seeing what evil can really do, okay? You can see you want it black, and if you want to see you had like really positive comments like, hey, thanks for doing this, thanks for bringing clarity, and then you had the really negative ones like trying to discredit the video, okay? That's evil, okay? That's what it is. It's trying to make it so that evil isn't being brought to justice, okay? That an evil action, a negative action that has harmed 2 little innocent children, okay, whatever information was brought out, that was evil energy trying to work its way in to try to cause doubt, okay? And again, not just to cause doubt in us, but to also cause doubt in Tint, okay? To make him fear continuing to do what he's doing. To make him fear possibly doing something in the public eye, right? Okay, so just broaden your... And I'm not talking about everybody, but there's some people who are very closed-minded and very closed off. But evil does exist. Good exists, okay? Energy exists, all right? And it's constantly moving and shifting, okay? All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. But yeah, Daniel Martell definitely has some fear of Tint here, okay? With Hunter, Traveler, and Journalist. This is Tint's energy. This is how he always shows up, okay? But again, Daniel is also trying to, yeah, we have Guide. Daniel is also trying to come up with a strategy to be able to take action, okay? With Knight, Keeper of Honor, Armor, Battle, Loyalty. This is also Tint here, okay? And I don't care if Tint has a criminal background. Do you know how many famous people are on YouTube that have criminal backgrounds, okay? They served their time. They did whatever they did, okay? And they fixed their life, okay? One of an extremely popular true crime podcaster, she's got, I don't know her name, okay? But she was in prison, okay? Or jail, all right? And now she has millions of followers, all right? And she works in the true crime, okay? So there's a true crime community. People who commit a crime are allowed to reform. Okay. Yeah, influencer, trendsetter, content creator, follower online. We have guide, navigator, progress, direction. Keeper of epic tales, ballads, and legends. All right, so we have lovers at the bottom of the deck. Okay, love, romance, reproduction, infinity. Okay, which we both know that Malaya and Daniel Martell worked together at the time of the disappearance, okay? So now I'm going to pull your guys' overall energy. Not your overall energy. I'm going to pull your guys' guidance cards, okay? I always pull guidance cards for my viewers and subscribers at the end of every reading to give you guidance for whatever may be going on in your life at this current moment in time. And you are more than welcome to apply these guidance cards to this reading if you would like. But guidance for my viewers and subscribers for whatever may be going on in their life that they need guidance on. Whoa. Support 333, okay? Expansion, inspiration, confidence, connection, purpose, and mastery. Focus inward now. Perfect the skills you have. Uncover new talents and unleash your creativity. Embrace your inner artist. Expressing yourself will enhance your self-esteem and solidify your purpose. Your unique abilities can have a positive impact on your community. Guidance for my viewers and subscribers for whatever may be going on in their life that they need guidance on. Swift action. Okay. Wealth, empathy, commitment, affection, inner strength, promises, and positive outcomes. Okay. 0808. Okay. You're entering a phase of expansion, so take immediate action towards your ultimate goals. Financial improvement is on the horizon. And by the way, someone has their eyes on you. Stay focused because the universe is aligning in your favor. Okay. So again, if you guys have your own channel, this could be an indication that Daniel or someone surrounding this case could be watching your channel as well. Okay. But someone definitely has their eyes on you. Okay. With lover there, this could be a romantic interest, someone who's romantically interested in you as well. This is someone who's interested in you. Whoa. Light up. 1414. Good vibes, balance, respect, family, optimism, quality, new connections, and joy. Focus on your needs, desires, and passions. A lighthearted approach makes everything more accessible. New opportunities, a fresh friendship, or even an addition to your family are on the horizon. Positive energy will accelerate the flow of blessings coming your way. Let's see. We have a lucky shirt. That staying lucky shirt card, which I'm very blessed that I got this deck. Because again, I feel this was a misprint, okay? So again, Daniel Martell had made that comment. By the way, if you find the kids, okay, with his 2 sweatshirts, okay, which he may be lying about just to cause some stir, you know, whatever. By the way, if they're found with these 2 sweatshirts, Malaya stole the sweatshirts. Okay, so lucky shirt, love, peace, hope, optimism, accountability, progress, and creativity. Pursue your goals and achieve what you desire. Your efforts will bring wonderful benefits to you and your loved ones. Your communication skills are improving, making it easier to connect with a diverse range of individuals. Embrace this time of growth and watch your relationships and projects flourish. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have endless cycles, 2323. Charisma, communication, society, movement, journey, repetitive patterns, transformation. You may find yourself repeatedly resisting certain truths, leading to feelings of exhaustion and limitation. It's time to decide to live authentically for yourself, embracing your passion. By making this change, the world around you will begin to follow suit, breaking the cycle and fostering transformation. And hold your vision. All right. I'm going to leave it there. Please keep sharing Lily and Jack Sullivan's missing persons flyer with anyone and everyone until they are 100% found. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. Please do hit that notification bell so you are notified every time I do upload a video. And please do share this video, okay, out. I am trying to grow this channel so that any missing persons case that I do work on, that their faces, their stories, their flyers, their missing persons flyers can be seen by as many people as possible. Y'all have a fantastic day. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.